Aloha everyone, and a warm welcome to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. My name is Bryan with Halepuna Real Estate, as well as Island Stays Vacation Rental Management. And wow, really busy week here. I thought last week was busy, but this week trumps that with 23 new listings. Some really quality listings here, some at Kalahi, formerly Trump, also Ritz-Carlton, which I'm not going to go into detail because again, they just don't make quality investments for a lot of investors. And then there was 5 sold properties, 4 were cash, 1 was conventional financing. And also, I don't speak a lot about monthly income for these units because it can vary. Monthly income can vary greatly between units in the same building depending on the condition, views. But if you want to get an idea of what a unit generates in a certain building, go to the video description of this video, and I have links to all the buildings I cover except for Ritz-Carlton or Kalahi, Trump, aka Trump Tower. Airbnb links to quality units in all these other buildings. And that's being said, let's just hop into this first listing at Moana Hotel. Okay, first we have this, it's called a 1 bed, 1 bath, 301 square feet unit on the 23rd floor for $200,000. You see right here, the unit generated about $2,100 a month through January, May of 2024. Here's your monthly dues here and what it covers. Again, I'm not going to go into detail on all these units because they're all furnished very similarly, either 1 bed or 2 beds. If you have any more questions about these properties, just contact me directly. And the next 3 units at Moana Hotel, they're all owned by the same owner. And I don't like Moana Hotel for a variety of reasons, but one reason is that this unit, the owner purchased back in 2019 for $245,000. So now it's selling at $239,000. And this is the only building, I think, where vast majorities have oftentimes gone down in price and value since COVID. Almost all of the buildings and units have really appreciated over the last 4 years, 5 years. But that's one reason why I'm not a big fan of Moana Hotel. But this unit, studio, 297 square feet on the 16th floor, price for $239,000. Next one is a studio on the 17th floor, price for $239,000. I'll just show you a couple. Again, 1 bed. This does have this reclining sofa chair that people can sleep in. And then lastly, here's an example of 2 beds for a studio on the 19th floor, also priced at $239,000. Okay, moving on over to Palms at Waikiki. This is a studio, 272 square feet on the 3rd floor, $303,000 monthly fees and what it covers. This is another really unique unit. Last week I showed you a unit at Moana that had these bunks. Check out this unit here. And just to be clear, due to department planning and permitting regulations, you're only allowed supposedly 2 adults in a studio in a condo hotel or a vacation rental in Waikiki. So this is definitely overdoing it. And so that's one negative why I would advise owners never to do something like this, because if you ever got caught, you're going to be potentially going to be fined. Second thing is that they're trying to squeeze in, say, 2 people here, 4 bunks, 6, maybe more people in a unit studio under 300 square feet. Your wear and tear in the unit, if you consistently have people booking with that many people, your wear and tear is going to be significantly more. So your maintenance costs are going to be higher. I just wouldn't advise it at all. And me personally, I'd be stressed about just getting in trouble with having such a high occupancy or trying to have such a high occupancy in this unit. But it is upgraded. A lot of these units at Palms Waikiki are just hotel standard furnishings. Hawaiian Monarch on the 14th floor, another studio, 247 square feet, price of $325,000. Your fees here. Nice corner unit here. You're gonna have ocean views, really great eastward facing view, kind of a southeast view. Beautiful sunrises over here. You have a little bit of Diamond Head, Alawai. And then obviously a shot of Waikiki and the ocean. and pretty well maintained. Has popcorn ceiling that I'd like to have removed, but it looks pretty clean. I think I'll probably sell around. That's a little high in my opinion, but I'm guessing it's going to sell very close to that price point. Kuhio Village on the 6th floor. It's a studio, 206 square feet, priced at $328,000. This is a nice looking unit, but for this kind of square footage, 206 square feet, they're asking a premium on the price. But no popcorn ceiling. It has obviously been upgraded. It's a small unit. And personally, if I was advising a client, I would be reluctant to have them pay $328,000. Usually that's a price point that's set that the larger square foot units sell in. But great location. Good shot there. Trump Tower, which is now Kalahi, 17th floor, studio, $418,000, price at $348,000. Aloha Surf. This is a nice unit here. A studio, 341 square feet on the 15th floor, price at $369,000. A unit sold recently, I think it was early last month, at $369,000, which is a record price. So you still have your popcorn here, still have the original wallpaper, curtains, but flooring's been remodeled. It's nice. It does have a little kitchenette here with sink. There are some really nice. I have a client who just bought a Slows last month. He's actually in the process of doing a full remodel. If you fully remodel, I've seen some units that do. This is including your house cleaning and taxes, but sometimes over $7,000 a month for a studio, which those are 2023 numbers. So I think the market has definitely slowed down a bit since 2022, 2023, but you can still do quite well with these units. Island Colony. This is a nice, another studio on the 22nd floor, 308 square feet, price of $390,000. Pretty good price in my opinion for how well this unit looks. Has split AC. Like the floating shelves here. A little bare bone in my opinion. I mean, it's nice and clean, obviously. I may do a more colorful wall picture right there just to add some more color to the room. But nice kitchenette area, obviously upgraded. I like that they have a little cooktop here. But nice unit. I think it could do very well as a vacation rental. Another one, Island Colony. Studio on the 36th floor, 313 square feet, $420,000. This is pushing the price point in my opinion. Not the best pictures on this unit. Here's your lanai. Do you have a little ocean view? Has been upgraded. Looks like it still has a popcorn ceiling. Has some nice features though. Kitchen's obviously been upgraded, or excuse me, the bathroom's obviously been upgraded. I like that Honu shower curtain. Window AC. But I do like this. I think that's tastefully done in my opinion. But I do think $420 is overpriced. Pacific Monarch. This is a really nice studio on the 20th floor, 360 square feet, pretty spacious studio. $499,000. City Mountain Ocean views. Here's your fees, what it covers. It's been remodeled. A lot of these units in here are just standard hotel design, but it is dated now. I mean, updated, but from the hotel design, but this could use another more modern update in my opinion. But nice and clean. Haven't seen one of those old phones in a while. And great views from this lanai. You're gonna have Diamond Head, but also if you look on the angle, you have some good ocean views. But some corrosion there. Definitely, yeah, could use an update. But beautiful shot there. Some great restaurants around this area. Very central location in Waikiki. Here's Kuhio right here, what we just covered. Banyan here, Sunset here. 2465 Kuhio right here. Ritz-Carlton, spacious studio, 500 square feet on the 10th floor, price is $620,000. Another studio, 457 square feet on the 16th floor, price is $635,000. Then another studio, 400 square feet on the 21st floor, $650,000. Ilikai Marina, this is a really nice one bed, one bath, 651 square feet on the second floor, $730,000. This is priced well, and there is now currently, I think, 7 or 8 one bedrooms currently on the market. But this is challenges. You're being on the second floor, you're going to be dealing with a lot of street noise. But beautiful kitchen here, like the flooring. Definitely ready for guests. You got a good view here, and these lower floor units do have a more usable lanai than some of the higher floor units. And just note too, there is a restaurant. It's currently undergoing renovations right below this unit on the ground floor. But they're spending, I think their budget is $4.5 million for the remodel. So it's called the Chart House. So very convenient if you stay in this unit and just want to walk downstairs and have a great meal. But yeah, beautiful kitchen here. I love how they did this. Took out the closets and put that cabinetry there. But despite being on the second floor and having some noise issues, I think this is priced well. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go into escrow pretty quick. Waikiki Banyan, this is another one. Nice unit, one bed, one bath. This unit does come with parking. Going back to Ilikai Marina, units do not come with parking, but you can rent parking on site. And I think right now it's around $170, $180 a month. But here at Banyan, this unit's on the 25th floor in Tower 2, the Malka Tower. $848,000. Views here, your fees, what it covers. Amazing how many units in Banyan have popped up on the market in the last few weeks. I think this is now brings it to 8 or 9 units currently on the market. Most of them are all in the 8s. There's one in the 9s, and I think there's 2 currently in the high 7s. Neat picture there, but this is a quality unit. I looked at the listing on VRBO and really highly rated. The nightly rate, I don't think they're managing the best for maximum income, but it's definitely very favorably reviewed by guests. I like this colors too, that bluish and the white, very clean. Very nice look to it, in my opinion. So you have some really good views there. Yeah, I'm a fan of this one. 848's a little high based on the comps, but I do think it's pretty close to market value, and I would not be surprised to see it go to escrow at this price or just right around it. Regency at Beachwalk. This is a really good opportunity, in my opinion. On the 5th floor, this is a 2-bed, 1-bath, 693 square feet with a spacious lanai. No parking. You can rent some parking in the neighborhood. $870,000. Just give you bearings on this location. Really kind of a very central location. This is a quieter street, but great restaurants all around here. You have easy access to Kalakaua, some great beaches just down the road. Got the parks here. Big fan. The last 2-bedroom to sell was just several months ago at $895, but that was on the 8th floor. And I think this is priced well and think it's going to sell quickly. There's a couple nice 2 bedrooms Airbnb. Again, if you check out the link in this video description, but one of them does high 300s, low 400s on a nightly basis. Split AC, could be refreshed in some ways. These cabinets are looking a little worn. And the ocean is right over here. You might have a little peekaboo view. But I do love this view. It's very relaxing in my opinion. Here's Kalahi right here, formerly the Trump. And there's two nice restaurants just on the ground floor of this building, well, adjacent to this building. But in my opinion, this is the best opportunity to arise in quite a while. hard to find a 2-bedroom in Waikiki and at this price point. Here's your dues here, then what it covers, but electricity is included as well. You really have no other out-of-pocket expenses as far as utilities. And I'm guessing this is going to go into escrow quickly. And if you have any questions or I want to make an offer on that unit or any of these units, contact me directly. Happy to be of service to you. Ritz-Carlton, 1 bed, 1 bath, 624 square feet on the 22nd floor, price at 1.15. Ilikai, this is a nice 2 bed, 2 bath on the 5th floor, 1.388 million. 1,000 square feet, city views. Here's your monthly fees here, what it covers. As I mentioned in the past, I really love these 2 bedrooms. This one's priced a little high. It's a beautiful condition, split AC. There was a similar unit like this that sold, I believe it was on the 4th floor last year for 1.25, if I remember correctly. Challenge with these units though is that you're going to be dealing with quite a bit of street noise. You have Moana right here. You have you're overlooking the main driveway of the property. That's interesting. They got a washer right here. A nice kitchen. And some of these built 2 bedrooms, I mean, it again varies depending on which floor you're on and the views, but I've seen anywhere from $9,000 a month up to $17,000, $18,000 a month. Not a fan of this here. I would definitely change that. But so here's the main entryway to the property. Again, good example of all the traffic you'll be dealing with. So not the most relaxing if you want quiet, but great location and very spacious unit and obviously really well maintained. Going back to Trump Tower, Kalahi. This is a 1 bed, 1.5 bath, a little over 1,000 square feet on 27th floor, price of 1.48. Ilikai on the 22nd floor. So this is actually just relisted. It was originally listed for 1.65. They did a big price cut, obviously. It's been on the market for about 2/3 of a year. I've been in this unit a couple times. They just staged it, so it looks really good now. But being on the 22nd floor, you do have those restrictions where if you do not use the hotel management services, you are required to use the hotel's house cleaning and maintenance services if you want to do nightly rentals. But just stellar views, obviously. There's a unit coming up on the 18th floor that I would highly recommend over this one, but this is a good comparison. You can see what being on the 22nd floor and what it's selling for versus this next unit coming up. So here's a 2 bed, 2 bath on the 18th floor, 2.28 million. And the large reason for this is because, again, if you want to do nightly rentals, you're not subject to the restrictions where you have to use the hotel house cleaning and maintenance services. But wonderful views here, westward facing. Gonna have stellar sunsets here. Great shot of Magic Island, Kaka'ako. I actually prefer the furnishings of that 5th floor unit, City View we just covered earlier. But obviously this was refurnished a little bit in my opinion. It would do, I mean, it'll still do a great job as a vacation rental, but I would definitely do some upgrades. New countertops. I'd do some new cabinets too. Change out the flooring. I'd go lighter. Get rid of the carpet here. But great lanai here. Just direct ocean views. Not bad. See how soon that goes in escrow. Now moving on to sold. Moana Hotel. This is a studio, 7th floor. 113 days on the market. Sold for $156,500 cash. Moana Hotel on the 28th floor studio. $200,000. This is not a bad price in my opinion. $200,000 cash. Palms at Waikiki studio on the 8th floor. Long time on the market. $340,000. That was conventional financing. Island Colony on the 42nd floor studio. $420,000. 6 days on the market cash. And then Marine Surf 20th floor, studio 392 square feet, 10 days on the market, 560,000 cash. It's a good price there for the seller. And that's your wrap. Always appreciate you watching my channel. If you like this content, I'd love your support. You can give me a thumbs up or subscribe. And if you have any questions at all regarding vacation rental, any type of residential real estate here on Oahu, or property management, contact me anytime. I'm happy to serve you any way I can. I'll be back next week. You take care. Aloha.